Another awesome fight. Heavyweights, two big men. Up for the big men. Up for the big men ting. Up for the heavyweight interim strap. We're talking about Tom Aspinal and Sergei Pavlovic. This was my main, the fight I was most excited about on this whole card.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I love Tom Aspinal. I think he's cool as. He's from close to where I was born, which is really cool. And yeah, just top man. And he's so good. He's so good.
Yeah, I think he proved that on the weekend.
That really cemented it.
It did. It did. Because, you know, just another one of these guys that the UFC has been hyping, and fair enough so, Sergei Pavlovic over the last couple of years with what he's managed to do to some of these big names in the heavyweight rankings.
He's beaten the who's who of that division for
definitely.
Sure.
And in, you know, very quick succession, like just gone through and taken them out one after the other every couple of months for the last 18 months, it feels like now.
Exactly. I mean, when you're finishing people in the first minute, you can just jump right back into another fight.
That's right, yeah.
He's not taking any damage.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. The only damage he took in his UFC career really was against Alistair Overeem until now. And yeah, so Tom Aspinall really dealt with the boogeyman. No one wanted to fight Sergei Pavlovic.
Nope.
Tom Aspinal stepped in there on 2 weeks' notice like a bad man and knocked him out in the first round. Absolutely insane. What a guy. What a player in this division. Yeah,
no. I mean, like you say, yeah, he does seem like a top bloke. And I would have loved to side with him, but I think I was just so swept away with the whole bulldozer mentality of Sergei Pavlovic. I just thought there was no way anyone was beating him. And like, there's a lot of talk about like these two guys, Aspinall and Pavlovic. You know, there's a lot of talk about Jones and Miocic retiring straight after this match that's still supposed to happen. And I'd imagine those two guys are the main reason for that. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, yeah. Tom's the champ.
Yeah,
in my opinion, you've got to consider Tom the champion. You know, you really
sweating so hard, man.
I just realized it's boiling hot. Guys, it's like 25 degrees. We're just coming into summer.
I would say it is probably about 30 degrees in here, though.
In here, yeah, for sure.
We are cooking.
I'm cooking. But yeah, no, I don't see a world where we see John Jones versus Tom Aspinall or Stipe for that matter. I just don't see it happening. I really think that they're going to walk out and walk off into the sunset after that fight. And fair enough, kind of. They've done it all. This is now a new generation of fighter that's coming through.
Yeah, 100%.
Do I think John Jones and Stipe could beat Tom? For sure. Do I think Tom could beat them both? Absolutely. So, it's a big risk for a fighter like John Jones or Stipe Miocic to put it all on the line after winning that final fight.
Yeah.
Risk their legacy. Although it doesn't do much to their legacy if they lose.
No. But as you know, like, I'm sure Miocic, if he gets the belt, isn't going to be sticking around. That's one thing. Like, yeah, he's 40 and he hasn't fought for quite some time now, I believe.
Yeah, since Francis.
Yes, so since Francis, so he's been kind of waiting for something like this in terms of something to walk out.
He's been waiting for a big name.
And you know, John Jones doesn't want to keep, you know, having to beat off all these young men time and time again.
He does.
You know,
but he just wants to do it not in front of thousands of people anymore.
Yeah,
he just wants to do it in his own home.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Maybe he does.
Maybe he doesn't. Are you trying to?
I don't know.
I was
trying to say something funny there.
Yeah,
I was trying to have a bit of a play on words.
Really
yeah. Thanks, mate.
I thought I was like, we're gonna shake hands. My phone was gonna start ringing.
I feel like this episode, by the end of it, is just gonna turn into like a weight cut. You know?
Yeah, honestly.
Like, I'm feeling lighter already. I feel like I'm.
And this sugar's pinging me out. Like, this is crazy. I've not had sugar like this in a long time. This is 50.
I've had sugar like this in a long time.
50 G's, baby, of sugar.
God damn.
This is actually really good.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that later.
All
right.
Will we ever?
We'll get to that later. Don't you worry.
Tom Aspinall, we want to wait and see what the hell is going to happen between John Jones and Miocic before we go matching him up. Because, I mean, obviously, if one of those two is going to stick around, then that's the obvious fight to make.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
if it's going to be at least 8 months until John Jones is ready to fight, got to think, what, 8 months or 7 months? Well, 8 months probably from now until he can fight. Maybe longer, minimum 8 months. And then he's not going to fight for another at minimum 5-6 months after that. That's 14 months minimum. And Tom's going to want to fight within the next 14 months, isn't he? So
You think so?
He needs a fight.
He does.
He's probably going to defend the interim belt, which is bonkers.
Yeah. I think that is more likely than them stripping Jones of the belt. But just because of, like...
They're not going to do that to Jones.
No. It is, like... What is more likely to happen, in my opinion, is Miocic retires before even coming back for this John Jones fight. And then we line up Aspinall versus John Jones for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. But
I think most fans, if they could pick out of Miocic versus Jones or Aspinall versus Jones after that weekend, 90% of fans are going to pick Aspinall versus Jones.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's no chance.
I agree with you, but at the same time,
doesn't mean it's going to happen.
This fight between Miocic and Jones, you know, it was right on the cusp of happening. You know, we nearly had it, and it was stripped away from us at the last minute. And people, I think, are still fizzing for that. You know, you've got the way that you can sell that fight is so much bigger than Aspinall versus Jones. And Aspinall versus Jones may still well be, you know, there. But the greatest heavyweight of all time versus the greatest of all time.
For sure.
It has to happen.
It does. No, yeah. We were so close, and it does kind of have to happen. It's just a shame that it's like, you know, we don't have much. The time's ticking. Jones is 36. In a year, he'll be 37.
That's how it works.
Basically. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say. No, Jones is 36. He's getting on. He beats Stipe. He's 37, coming up 38. And Tom's still in his early 30s in his prime, and Jones is starting to slow down. You know, he's getting a couple injuries. You can't last, no matter how good you are, John Jones being the greatest, no matter how good you are, your father time catches up with us all, right? So he's going to start slowing down, and we don't want to see a rusty old Jones versus a hungry young Tom Aspinall. It's not fair. Like, so I think if the Stipe fight happens with John, I don't think we get to see Aspinall versus Jones. And I really also just believe now we've got to consider Tom as the champ, because once that fight's over and they retire, Tom becomes the champ. He's just promoted. So we've got to think of Tom as the champ. Those guys are kind of like, John is like the champ, but he's also like not. It's a weird landscape. The heavyweight division is going to take a very long time to come to any sort of resolution, settle down.
Yeah, Dana really needs to whip out the ironing board on that one.
Whip out what?
Whip out the ironing board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Bit
of this.
Yeah. One of them. Yeah, bit of steaming going on.
Yeah. Sound effects there from us.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, so bloody awesome fight. I was so hyped. I like screamed when that happened. Yes, get in. Come on, Tom.
No, I can see that for you in your English household.
Yeah. Might I remind you, Jackson, that,
go on.
We just pull up the screen for a moment. So these were your bets that you picked.
I did.
Sergei Pav.
Yep.
I also picked
Sergei Pavlovic.
I did put submission, and I also changed my Pereira prediction like last minute on the app to round 2. Just saying.
But it doesn't say that there.
It doesn't say it here, but I did do it.
That's weird, isn't it?
I can post it. Do you want proof?
Oh, you're right.
All right. But yeah.
But no, thanks for letting everyone know that you were right.
Just
that is a very important detail. We need to make sure, guys.
We agreed off camera the punishment for losing this be that Jackson exposes his bare asshole on camera.
Didn't we have $1 on this fight?
Oh yeah,
last week.
Yeah, true. All right, you owe me $1.
Yeah.
You have one?
I think I have $1 on me. Yes.
Should we make this the customary?
Well, we did say we wanted to make it official on the. No, you're right.
Whatever you've got. Do you have like 50 cents?
I got 60.
Well, just give me 50 cents.
Yep.
This 50 cents will be the winner's coin.
Yep.
So whoever, I don't have a vivid.
I can just go on your side of the shelf there. Good on you, mate. No, we all know it's there. Just put it down. We know it's there.
Nah, fair play. See what happens next time.
Yeah, well done.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching this short episode of Combat Corner.
If you like what you see, we've got lots of long form content below and lots of other videos like this, so feel free to go along and check it out. We really appreciate all your support. Thanks again for watching.
Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, share it around. Have a good day.
Peace.